143 fam, we're going to take a look at your July horoscopes here. For those of you interested, I'm going to be choosing 2 winners this month for a free reading. If you'd like to be considered, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below your video, and I will notify winners here at the very end of the month. For those of you on Instagram, you can now find me at Tony Nielsen Official. My info's in the box below. If you are still following my Urban Soul Guru account, make sure you make the switch over so we can stay connected. Now, fam, let's take a look and see what's in store for July. Hey, Leo. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to take a look at your general overview first, then love. I'll have timestamps down below. Leo, general overview, July 2020. Leo, general overview, July 2020. I'm hearing the water, possibly the water sign, will be triumphant. That also makes me think of emotions. The more emotional you are, the more emotionally open and available you are, the more triumphant you will be. In the month of July, I also see you spending some time by the water, more time with water sign friends, family, loved ones. There's a lot of beautiful, joyful energy there. But I feel you needing to reconnect emotionally, either with yourself emotionally or with somebody else emotionally. Like there's depth, but it's through that depth that the joy surfaces. So you're saying like the joy finally surfaces. Okay, one more shuffle, we'll put you some cards. Leo. This is where the emotion comes into play. I feel you emotionally connected to something creative that you were genuinely passionate about, like a reconnection. That's what it feels like, a reconnection of emotion, a relighting of passion, a relighting of soul purpose, Spirit just said, a relighting of soul purpose. Now, this could be a traditional creative project or endeavor or business, but this is also about creating a life that you love, being passionate about creating a life that you love, utilizing law of attraction. The Spirit can't stress this enough. It comes through so strongly. The more connected to your emotions, your authentic emotions, the good and the bad, the easy, the joyful, the difficult, the shadowy stuff, the more success that you have here. The more success that you have throughout the course of July. The more success you'll have in what you're trying to manifest, in what you are creating, okay? Crossing this is anxiety. This is your challenge. Now, there isn't anything to worry about. Archangel Michael comes through very strong. There isn't anything to worry about, but you're worrying anyway. What are you afraid of? What depth? What emotion might surface that's scary? What will it mean if you reignite passion and soul purpose? What happens if you reignite that flame? What responsibility do you then have? What has been dormant that hurts your soul because you're not fulfilling a piece of you and your authentic self? Isn't that a bigger sacrifice than the responsibility or the risk or the money or maybe upsetting some people around you because you're taking a different direction? You need to prioritize you. Ooh, first outcome. Getting back to what you love, but also getting back to who you love. There is a connection between the creativity and the emotion and being in love. Maybe being in love again. Ooh, I understand. Okay. A lot of emotion, but I'm telling you, if you have the courage to feel your emotions, for better or worse, that's where the gold is. Why is there worry? Because the give and receive, it was not balanced in the past. You gave more than you were given in return for your hard work. You loved more than somebody loved you, or at least it felt that way. This will be balanced. But how do you get there? Change in direction. You have to have the courage to change your life at this time. For some of you, it's getting water. Like water will be triumphant. Maybe you need to move to the water. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to fulfill that. This is definitely a relocation for many of you, but it's redirecting your life. It's redirecting you back to soul purpose. What is it that weighs heavy on your heart? But also, what is it that you love? What are you passionate about? How does it go hand in hand with something that you can create? The month of July is going to inspire that for you. Leo season is something I've personally been waiting for. I've been talking about it a lot with all of the signs the last couple of months. We see this positive shift in energy now in Cancer season, but as we get closer to Leo season, there are blessings for all of us. But Leo, who will be blessed the most in Leo season? Who do you think? You. As long as you are connected to self-love, as long as you're surrounding yourself with people who authentically love you, who do this equally, not being afraid of love anymore, and as long as you are willing to take some risks and get back to doing what you love. It's all about love. You are worried. You have concerns around shifting your life again, getting back to soul purpose. Is it wise? You don't have to do it all overnight. You just need to take steps forward, baby steps forward. But I feel like once you reignite that flame and that passion and that love for either someone or something, it's like there is no turning back. And I think you know that, and I think that's why you're hesitating. Can I really walk down that road again? Not only can you, but you need to. You need to. It's time. It's hurting you too much to put the passions and the soul purpose and love, just love in general. Romantic love, self-love, all of the love. It's costing you too much for that to lay dormant any longer, okay? Obviously, there's going to be some romantic crossover here for you, Leo. So let's take a look. Leo enough. July 2020, Leo and love. Ooh, water signs coming through strong again. This could be water in your chart. This could just be more so about reconnecting with self-love. Are you reconnecting more with self-love? So now you can call in and attract much healthier partners. But I'm also seeing like a water sign showing up and just like, oh no, nothing lays dormant with me in the picture, Leo. I feel like a water sign saying that to you, like, ooh, I'm going to get you to feel all of your emotions and then some. You may be doing that for a water sign. Let's get one more shuffle in here for you. My little stones flying. Leo. Mind on your money. I just heard this Scorpio show up and get your mind off your money. Somebody with water in their chart. This could also be you, Leo, if you have water in your chart. Helping you reprioritize. Is this all you want? I think you want more than career. I think you just may be afraid of the vulnerability it will take to fall in love again. I think that scares you. I think some of you are afraid, or you're dealing with that in your partners. You're calling in people who are afraid to fall in love again. And so they bury themselves in career. I also think because career is coming up in love, it was coming up so strong in the general. It's about getting back to what you love in career, okay? Crossing this, your challenge. Give your relationship a chance. Stop using work as a distraction so that you don't have to be vulnerable, because some of you have really great partners showing up. This is true for those of you cross-watching. Do you have any idea how great Leo is in a relationship? Do you have any idea what you would be walking away from if you don't give Leo a real shot right now? Someone's also afraid of being manipulated financially. Or somebody has so many concerns around money that they want to love you or you want to love them, but you're just distracted. You're not trying to distract yourself so that you don't have to fall in love. Your mind just isn't there, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have red flags, but we'll come back to it. You got away or got out of something with somebody who was holding you down. And I think the fear that arises in new relationships and falling in love again, right? You're afraid you're going to recreate this with somebody. You'd rather be single. You'd rather focus on your money. You'd rather protect yourself from any drama or heartache. But the problem is that you may be missing out on somebody who is a beautiful soul and beautiful love for you. I do feel some partners possibly circling back. I'm just going to caution you about that. We have Venus that has been retrograding, going direct. Okay, as Venus wakes up, and now Mercury is retrograding, there are exes that are going to show up because they're having this like aha moment, like, oh Leo, I thought I could leave you in the past, or I got distracted with somebody else, and now I realize I can't do this without you. I don't want to be without you. Okay? You know. You may be helping someone you love, a friend you love, family you love. Okay? Remember the red flags? Stay focused on being single. Stay focused on new love and moving forward. That feels like a better bet. Stay optimistic. Another beautiful outcome card. Followed by chemistry. I also just heard Cancer. I really think some of you are calling a new love in Cancer season. Cancer also being another beautiful water sign. One you would be very compatible with. There's chemistry there. Don't give up on your Cancers and your water signs, especially if you're afraid, if they've been afraid, someone's been a little guarded. Give them a little bit more time to open up. I will say put a cap on it though. If somebody isn't returning the love and they're not taking steps forward to be available for you, put a cap on that time, because that in and of itself can be a red flag. But I do feel like it's worth your while to exercise a little bit more patience for somebody. You may need someone to do that for you, but don't keep somebody waiting forever, okay? Are there some concerns around finances and career? Yes. I also think, though, that the bigger message and the beautiful message, if we go back to your general, is that it's not worries so much around career and money. It's now you've got this spark, this the passion reignited. You may be so full of joy and so overwhelmed by that love, you just may not be able to handle all of this all at once. But here's the thing, you can. That concern, that anxiety, you can balance. You know how to balance. You know how to do all of this. You know how to multitask. I fear that some of you may push away a really great partner because work and money is either really good now or it's really stressful now, but your head is here and not in love. And if you really cannot commit to somebody right now because you really are that distracted, you really owe it to them to let them know so that they can get their freedom. Or if you're cross-watching, so Leo can just move on, right? Don't keep anybody stuck if you really can't offer that love. That's what I'm saying. Extend a little bit of patience. I do see somebody coming full circle with this. But by the time you get to Leo season, it's like now or never, you know? Because for those of you single, I do see new love coming in if you will allow it. But I feel like for more of you than not, you already have somebody great in the picture. I do think there are just some fears, though, something you've already gone through, or somebody circling back and their red flags and having to open your eyes to that all over again. Don't get distracted with past. If you need help, reach out to your friends. I do think some of you are going to be that mirror for a friend. Like, hello, do you not remember what happened? Do I need to remind you? Move forward. You may be having that conversation with somebody that you love. But stay optimistic, because this is where you end up if you're open to it, okay? Leo, if you feel like you need more clarity than this, reach out. I'm available for private readings, for private healing sessions, but I'm only taking on emergency readings and emergency sessions right now. But I am here for you if you need me, so reach out. We can schedule that. I will be back mid-month for your mid-month love reading, but in the meantime, I'm sending you all so much love, light, gratitude. I'm so excited for your season, Leo. Are you? This energy is shifting so beautifully. Reconnect to that soul purpose and that passion, but also, like, don't give up on love or push love away, okay? You deserve it all. I love you. I'll see you back here soon. Ciao.